this planet. Let us take our stand here in this assembly of nations, and let us see if we, in our own time, can move the world to a just and lasting peace.
When we look at a child, we see innocence and joy. When we ask a child, what do you want to be when you grow up? We hear dreams and hopes. They are full of energy and life. They see the brightness of the life from the minute they open their eyes.
If great problems can be solved by what we know, then there will not be great problems. So to solve challenging great problems, we have to think differently. We cannot do the same day to day thinking that it will be solved. I think in this century, the beginning of this century, we are facing a new global problem, and that's energy and the environment.
The United States has always been an ally for all humanitarian issues and has always endorsed resolutions that directly affect these issues.
The delegate of North Korea is delighted to have the opportunity to take part in this prestigious conference to debate and hopefully solve problems the world suffers from in our present day.
Its unlawful use of oil energy production, which creates polluted and toxic environment that guarantees us a whole new generation filled with diseases. Turkey is joining with
the Hashemite Kingdom of Jordan is a kingdom on the east bank of the river in Jordan, Western Asia. It borders Saudi Arabia to the east and southeast.
Terror and facing life or death situations every day made it stronger. Concerning energy, it has been the prime leader in the Middle East by finding solutions for.
First of all, considering the issue of finding new sources of energy and renewable ones, the Republic of Iran has found more efficient and less costly ways than just depending on oil, and is ready.
The Kingdom of Spain's policy priorities is to break from diplomatic isolation and to expand diplomatic relation with Europe and the West. Spain capitalist mixed economy is the.
This can be applied to Germany, a country that went through a lot throughout history. A land for war, a land for business, and now a very prosperous land with a happy population. Why did
The Palestinian National Authority is looking forward to working with the international community in the next few days to find constructive and sustainable solutions to the
crude oil is gaining its importance as a lifeline to the world's economy in general, and to some of the nation's economy in specific. It acts as a nutritious diet to
our planet politically, economically, and humanly. To begin with, the renewable energy has always been an essential part of Australia's energy security. It plays a strong.
The delegation of Canada as a North American country has always been worried about the difficulties that is affecting the whole world, and has always tried to find solutions. To start with, but there are also challenges that we share in common as leaders and as nations. China is devastated by the emerging issues that arise in the 20th century and is committed to resolving.
The peaceful oasis that has around 4 million as an estimated population, Nicaragua to the north and Panama to the southeast, also has borders with the Caribbean Sea and the Pacific Ocean.
Havana is the largest city in Cuba and the country's capital. It's a multicultural society with a population mainly of Spaniards and Africans origins.
The population of Egypt is around 80 million people. In regard to our first topic, Egypt's greenhouse gas emissions have been among the fastest growing in the world.
Making every resolution created here decisive in the shaping of hundreds of thousands of lives. Solutions need to be found, because as we sit here, millions are being denied their.
The energy crisis highly concerns Greece, in spite of the country's debt and economic recession. Greece.
They lost the place they call home. They lost the lab where they can lay their heads at. Instead of going outside and play with other kids, they were trapped at shelters.
Solve today's troubles. Italy has been in the UN since 1955 and is fifth top contributor in the UN's budget, as well as being a founding member in the European Union.
have been growing since 1960. However, effectively utilization of solar energy in Saudi Arabia, Kuwait was one of the leading producers and exporters of oil proactive in the area since the 17th of the last century.
Depleted fisheries and polluted coastlines. Already there is more wastewater generated and dispersed today than at any other time in the history of our planet. Therefore, solving global water problems.
To start with, we come here to discuss the topic under the question of promotion of new and renewable resources of energy due to the vacation of oil prices.
To begin with, Malaysia produces around 47% of the world's supply of palm oil. Malaysia also accounts for the highest percentage of global vegetable oils.
And as a founder and an active member of the United Nations, Norway has played an active role as a third-party mediator in a number of international conflicts, political, economical.
We should be able to promote new sources of energy that are renewable and easier to process. This enhances the economy of countries that play a major role in the world of energy.
Russia is currently satisfied with its huge reserves, allowing it to supply consumers with relatively cheap energy. Despite the
technological capabilities to solve the matter. Firstly, a topic of deep concern to our nation, like many other nations, is the subject matter of renewable sources of energy.
Secondly, the delegation of South Korea also encourages fellow member states to utilize their power and efforts to find resolutions concerning the children who are affected physically.
In 1920, an independent Arab kingdom of Syria was established under the King Faisal of the Hashemite family, who later became the King of Jordan. First of all, catastrophic water shortage could prove an even bigger.
All our children entitled to special attention and protection, and that we should create a world that children can be safe and protected.
Affected by World War II, nearly 2 million children were evacuated from their homes at the start of the war, and they had to endure rationing and gas mask lessons and living with several delegates. The United Arab Emirates has been fully aware of the due to the fluctuation of oil prices. The United Arab Emirates has been
social and environmental issues in our present days. To begin with, the delegation of Yemen is looking forward for the discussions that will take place during our forum to deliver the best resolutions that would work for the benefit of all attending delegations. At the end,
would you acquire help from, and what would you do to children with all the funding?
As you saw during previous memberships, that you are fully aware of the responsibility of this important role of this most powerful body of the United Nations that will enrich our negotiations with your expertise.
UNICEF and UNHCR, and other parts of the United Nations system, and other relevant international organizations dealing with children affected by armed conflict and addressing the brutal war conflicts against children, deeply disturbed about the fact of the
and rich countries with appropriate funding and appropriate sources to come through to third world countries such as North Korea.
I give the floor back to the chair.
Thank you, Daniel.
I close the debate on this.
Problems first, and then think about other countries. Second of all, when PNA said that when the delegate of Turkey said that Palestine is a war zone, he cannot.
Help to reduce the number of children that are affected, since children will be more educated and more healthy
And that's the
order. Nothing is out of order. Nothing is out of order. Delegates. You.
Delegate Jordan. Point of order. We cannot go.
Delegates by and them, so that we're going all interact because the same delegates.
And the World Bank predicted that Yemen's oil and gas revenues will fall to zero by 2017 as supplies are running out. And unfortunately, we lack the existence of any renewable sources on our land.
That power plants, especially gas power plant, are doing everything. So we urge other countries to support us to make our own.
Australia is an anti-nuclear country, and it's, as you all know, a nuclear-free country. I can't support this decision, and I encourage that we eliminate this point of this amendment. Thank you.
Norway condemns worldwide awareness campaigns that calls upon decreasing water consumption.
The people are using water so much and they are not working on saving it. So what is Norway offering for Malaysia to help the water crisis problem, and what is required from Malaysia to get to Norway after getting the help from you? Thank you.
We're just like the people paying extra money. This will give like more awareness, and will give more responsibility of consumption water. Because
it's enough to provide funds of water or private water to Spain in order to participate and cooperate with your country for certain efforts.
President Obama, Taliban said this is a feedback for the death of Osama bin Laden. Delegates, this is out of order. House, please come to order. Delegates, this talk between delegates not allowed. Nothing.
Are you sure? Delegate.
The states people to stand a minute of silence for the death of Saddam Hussein, as he is a soul as well.
With all the news as it was read on the news, and what is the news agency that copied it, and I want to know who could.
We are here to discuss and talk about the awful act done by your government, and all you want is evidence. Almost is not allowed to go to anywhere.
Issues such as who has done this, and not the main issue that President Barack Obama is now dead because of what he did.
I ran in Afghanistan and will retaliate with all military and financial forces against these two nations and what has happened. And we are not blaming the two nations. It's because that they do not have enough authority over terrorist forces on their ground. And we also want their full cooperation in this investigation. And we also would like to state that whoever is responsible will be captured and will be dealt with severely and swiftly. Thank you.
We are done right now with the opening with the MUN, or the United Nations, for the first time in Jordanian University, Princess Sumaya University for Technology. We are gathered here for the closing ceremony of our first MUN in this university. I hope you enjoyed your time and you benefited at the same time from everything, learning new things, diplomatic processes, and gaining new friends as well.
Fellow delegates, I would like to thank the President of the PSUT University, Dr. Isa Batas, for his presence and his support for such a great event. I am honored to be a member of the PSUT MUN. We are Honorable Chair, fellow delegates, I would like to thank the President of the PSUT University, Dr.